A reading from the book of Exodus, Exodus 32, 7 through 14. The Lord said to Moses, "Go down at once to your people, whom you brought out of the land of Egypt, for they have become depraved. They have soon turned aside from the way I pointed out to them, making for themselves a molten calf and worshipping it, sacrificing to it and crying out, 'This is your God, O Israel, who brought you out of the land of Egypt.' The Lord said to Moses, 'I see how stiff-necked this people is. Let, let me alone then, that my wrath might blaze up against them to consume them. Then I will make of you a great nation.' But Moses implored the Lord his God, saying, 'Why, O Lord, should your wrath blaze up against your own people, whom you brought out of the land of Egypt with such great power and with so strong a hand? Why should the Egyptians say, with evil intent he brought them out, that he might kill them in the mountains and exterminate them from the face of the earth? Let your blazing wrath die down. Relent in punishing your people. Remember your servant Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, and how you swore to them by your own self, saying, 'I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky.' And all this land that I promised, I will give your descendants as their perpetual inheritance." So the Lord relented in his punishment, and he had threatened to inflict on his people. The word of the Lord. What will the new Pope Francis do? Please join me in saying an Our Father today for the new Pope Francis. I have found it interesting over the past few weeks listening to mainstream media discuss what the new Pope may or may not do. Will he embrace gay marriage? Since the majority of Catholics believe same-sex marriage is okay, will he make the change? Will he finally give in to contraception and abortion? What else will he change? The direction of the Pope is God-sent. All of the teachings of the Catholic Church are rooted in what is found in the Old Testament and the teachings of Jesus Christ. Moral standards are not set by what is popular in culture at a given time, rather what Christ taught us 2,000 years ago. I was listening to Cardinal Timothy Dolan of New York early this morning, still suffering from insomnia, and I loved how he described what to expect from Pope Francis. The new Pope is devout to the teachings of the Church. So he is conservative in that sense. But what you will see from Pope Francis is an inviting approach, welcoming all with open arms. Pope Francis has been a champion for the poor and the working man. Pope Francis loves those in the gay community and has reached out to them to encourage them to come back to the Church. This is a loving Pope who will welcome all and encourage everyone to embrace their faith, all of it. He will do it with a tender touch and a warm smile. We have been blessed. Peace.